But he did rush for the well, leave me much. Now gotta make my time, he did rush. The kind money with us, yeah, he did rush.
Y'all, it's your girl Sarabella, and I'm back at it again with another one. Welcome back to my channel, where it's always real, raw, and unfiltered. To my day ones, y'all already know the vibes. I love y'all for sticking with me through it all. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We talk about real stuff over here. And today, we getting into something serious, but so necessary. I'm talking about mental health, childhood trauma, and how it affects us as parents. Yeah, it's about to get deep. But you know me, I keep it real, funny, cute, and sweet, all at the same time. So grab your water, grab your tea, grab whatever that you drinking, and let's talk about it. We're about to talk about how we need to stop passing on this mess, trauma, onto our children that we had to grow up with and deal with. Alright, so let's be real for a second. You ever catch yourself parenting like your mother, your father, your grandmother? Like you yelling, you wilding out, you just doing a lot, and your kids are standing there looking at you like, Ma, you good? That's me sometimes. And honestly, it's not even cute at all. I know a lot of us grew up on survival mode. Literally, survival mode, y'all. Literally survival with the strict parents, with the yelling, and dealing with things that kids should not be dealing with. And it sticks with you. You don't realize how much until you're grown and trying to raise your own kids. Then it's like, dang, why am I doing this? Because that's exactly what we saw and all that we knew. Literally not our fault. My mom, I love her so much, y'all. I love my mom so much. She is so strong. She was a single mom raising 6 kids in the Bronx. 6 kids, y'all. 6. I have 2 and I'm already like, but 6? I give her flowers. I can't even imagine that. She literally did the best that she could with what she had. And I'm not saying she didn't have anything, because my mom made it work, okay? We had the best sneakers on. Any sneaker that came out on a Saturday, she got us that. Any clothes, like we had name brand clothes, all of that. So that wasn't even the problem. But back then, there was a lot of things going on with my mom and what she was going through that I was thinking it was too much. But now I look back and I'm like, yo, she was really surviving. She was doing everything that she could to make sure we made it, to make sure we was good. And now, when it comes to my father, I love my father so much. Like, I love him. He was literally only around financially. Physically, no. He wasn't at graduations. He wasn't at birthdays. He wasn't at any important event he should be at for a child. That hurt me back then. And he did show up. It was with tough love. I'm talking about always pointing out why you walking like that, why you talking like that, or just why I was being the way I was as a young girl. And at the time, I feel like he was tearing me down. Like, as a young girl growing up, like, you already not there for me physically. And now you, every time I see you, is always, oh, why you doing this? Why you doing that? Why you look like that? Yeah, I'm gonna feel away. Like, what do you mean? I get older, I just think that he was really trying to help me. I just didn't know how to do it in a way that was loving and healthy. Honestly, I can respect that now. He was just trying to give me a message, and it's not about the message, it's about the delivery, literally. That whole situation was just about the delivery. But it all makes sense now. Looking back now, I realized that both my mom and my dad was doing the best that they could with what they knew. But growing up, with things happening around me, they didn't catch. And it's not because they didn't care. It was more so because they were overwhelmed and they didn't even have the tools to notice. And that's something that I carry with myself as a mother. I think about how easy it is to miss things happening right under your nose when you're stressed, when you're overwhelmed, when you're just trying to survive. And that's why I'm so intentional about watching my kids. I do not play with that. No, you're not going to that person's house. No, and not just anybody's gonna watch you unless it's my mother, your father's mother, aunts, my sister, that's what I'm talking about, and my sister-in-law, and that's it. And it's not in a paranoid way, But because I've seen what happens, things slip through the cracks. That's why I am the way I am. And if you know, you know. And for me, that looks a little bit like making sure my kids don't play in places where I can't see them. No, you cannot go in that room and play with those kids with the door closed. And it's not just my kids. I'm talking about any child that's around me. Y'all can play right in front of me. Y'all not going in the room. Y'all not going under no blankets. And y'all not going nowhere where I cannot see y'all. Because you never know what can happen. Also keeping my eye around my kids when they're around other kids. Because be for real, you don't know what other kids are exposed to. And it's not even the kids' fault. It's really because sometimes kids just want to try what's done to them or what they see. And like I said, kids are kids. They're only going to see what they're taught and only going to do what they know. And I'm not saying you have to hover over your child and be on their back 24/7. What I'm saying is it's okay to be cautious. Openly protect your child. Protect them in ways that you wish you was protected when you was younger. It's okay to speak up for them. It's okay to say no for them. It's okay to protect them. This whole breaking generational curses thing, it's cute on Instagram, but in real life, baby, ghetto. You gotta unlearn years of bad habits, let go of trauma, and still figure out how to not mess your kids up in the process. That's exhausting. But let me tell you, it's definitely worth it, 100%. And here's what's been helping me, apologizing to my kids. I used to think that apologizing to kids, there's no reason why I should be doing that. Nah, sis. It's actually good. Teaching them respect and accountability. When I scream and I know I overreacted, I take Aiden to the side, or even Elijah, and I say, I'm sorry, mommy was having a moment. Now that's growth. I also do journaling. Y'all seen me in my last video. That's what I do. Every chance that I get. If you can't go to therapy, write it down. Get those feelings out your head. Get those feelings out your chest. Because bottling up feelings is not it. It's not healthy. And when you get enough of it, you're gonna blow up. And that's the worst thing to ever happen. You do not want to get there. So I do recommend journaling. Even if it's every morning, in between, or exactly when it happens, write it down. Get your own little book that you write down everything on, and write it down. I have mine. It is not healthy, y'all. Also, teaching boundaries early. If my boys don't want to hug somebody, I'm sorry, they're not. I don't care how whoever's feeling. If my son said he don't want to hug you, he don't want to talk to you right now, respect that. Don't force them, because I'm not forcing my child. Teaching them to speak up for themselves and say no. No means no. Vice versa, if somebody says no to them, because their voices matter, period. Sis, if you didn't scream today, that's growth. If you hugged your kid and you told them that you was proud of them, that's love. It's not about being perfect, y'all. I swear, nobody's perfect in this world. It's not about being perfect. It's literally about the progress that you're making with the littlest thing that you do. Also, don't rush the process, y'all. Don't rush the journey. Healing, breaking cycles, take time. And that's okay. It's not about being perfect. And I'm going to keep saying that because I can't stress it enough. You do not have to be perfect. And that's coming from me. I'm a perfectionist. I think everything needs to be perfect. And that was my problem. But literally about trying a little harder. Every day, just try something small. Even if it's lowering your tone while you speak. Taking the hostility out of your voice. Or just loving on your child more, like giving them a hug in the morning, giving them a kiss, good morning my baby, or had a good day, oh my god you had a good day, I'm so proud of you. Like, you know, those things matter. So don't forget to give yourself some grace. You're doing all that you can and better than you think. And this parenting thing is not for the weak. It's not. And if you are weak, there's room to get stronger. We healing, we growing, and raising kids who deserve better, all at the same time. But let me tell you, you're doing amazing. Even on your hard days, even on your worst days, even when you think you're not doing good, you're doing amazing. You showing up, and that's all that matters. So to all my mamas out there breaking generational curses, doing work, and showing up every day, even when it's hard, I see you, I love you, and you're doing amazing. We are doing amazing, because I be needing to hear that sometimes. Keep doing better for our babies. Oh. And if this video hit home, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments how you're working on breaking your generational curses. And share this video with somebody who needs to hear it. Because I know there's always somebody who needs to hear it. It's not only that. Sometimes you don't come across the message that you need when you need it. And maybe you was thinking it and didn't know how to process it or how to go about it. So this is the video for that. We're all in this together. All in this together. And we know that we... Now let me stop, y'all. And these conversations matter. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you on the next one.